What's good, YouTube? It's jazzlovesmma here, and I'm going to be breaking down and giving my last final opinions the day before MVP or the MVP Netflix MMA card, whatever this thing is. Um, and yeah, um, I do want to talk about this card a little bit before anything else. This card is just slop. People are like, the UFC, man, it's the biggest card of the year. It's the biggest card ever. Is it? This is a decent. I mean, Rice is decent. Jason Jackson, but then you have 8 and 9, 16 and 11. Two, at least Pereira is a name, right? Because her brother's Alex Pereira, but 2-2 versus 3-2 Mason Wall. 19-10 Morales, bro. And Begonian is who fought McMillan on the contender series. Jason Jackson's a decent guy from PFO. Creighton, this is a good fight. I already know who Nakuda is, but Rice is a no name. No idea who these guys are. But I know he's trained for Armin. This is a big fight. Not even a big fight. It's who about Spain, dude? I know we all know Rubens to Spain, but he's fucking old man JDS. This isn't a big fight. Pronounced is a KSW like hyped up dude. This should have been the main event. Who the fuck gives a shit about Rousey versus Garner? And you know what? I'm gonna immediately go to that. This feels like Rousey versus Garner isn't even gonna be a fight. It's just one big media tour for Rousey or for Ronda Rousey to just diminish the UFC and just praise MVP's amazing, MVP's amazing. The UFC sucks, Hunter Campbell sucks. That's what it just feels like. Rousey says she's even gonna retire after this. Gina Carano's definitely retiring, but neither of these girls are gonna be fighting after this. This isn't Ronda's fighting this fight. It's the biggest fight ever. It's not. No one gives a fuck about this fight. These versus Perry is the real main event. Ngannou versus Lins is a shit fight. And here's my real opinion. If I'm being honest, I really don't care about for the Netflix card like at all. Ronda versus Carano is the worst main event they could have made. I literally don't give a fuck. Francis versus Lins is a shit fight. The gimmick, the new heavyweight champion, shit is overdone. I was wrong about Jason Jackson, but they did lose Makayev, who's gonna fight Moraes, which would have been a really big fight. They didn't lose Jason Jackson. I'd seen that I thought he had pulled out, but his opponent pulled out. And something else to bring up. Um. Oh wow! I just realized in my last video I left out a huge segment where I didn't edit it. I don't know why. I don't know why that just came to mind. I forgot to edit my video yesterday. Um. Anyway, in God of War, all of Francis's hype now is he's the lineal heavyweight champion. He's the lineal heavyweight champion. Is he? We've had people after him now. He didn't beat Gone convincingly. Jones did. Who's Felipe Lins? This dude got knocked out by that Canadian dude who got sparked on the Winnipeg card. Tanner Boser. He got chinned by Tanner Boser in heavyweight, and we're supposed to believe this is a lineal heavyweight championship fight? Get out of here, dude. This card fight fucking sucks. It's just a freebie for Ngannou. Actually, it's literally just a freebie for Ngannou. This whole card is just one big media tour. Every time I see something about this fight, neither of these guys are talking. Ngannou just had a moment with Jake Paul. None of these guys are fucking talking at all about this card. Avila was on the Avery Hall show. I don't understand why I'm underdog. You're 8 and 9, dude. You fucking suck. No wonder you're an underdog. Deez is just fucking doing he's 40 years old and he's doing the smoking gimmick. What's up? Bro, you're 40 years old, bro. Move on. And then you have this fucking Antioff. And it's just Rousey talking shit about the UFC. It's literally this the whole thing. It sucks. I'm not gonna tune into this card. Maybe for Pronounce it. I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Jackson versus Creighton is a decent fight that I might actually tune in for. Dees versus Perry. But I will be tuning in for the UFC Apex card. Like, I'm way more invested in all those fights than a lot of these. I don't give a fuck about Petrosky versus. Let's see if Petrosky versus Burns is better. It's better than this, it's better than this, it's better than this. It's more interesting than this. It's it's probably equal to this. I care more about Brunge versus Petrosky than Rousey versus Carano, if I'm being honest. I care more about it than fucking Ngannou versus Liz. I made a tweet about Ngannou versus Liz is literally just Gaultier versus Ozzy Diaz. And that's like a prospect. It's literally like we know what that is. It's just a prospect being fed Ozzy Diaz. Ngannou is the lineal heavyweight champion. He's getting fed fucking Felipe Lins. Like, are we being serious? But speaking of that, I think I've ranted enough. But this people were acting like this card's amazing. Like, what did I just press? Well, man, if you're not gonna be tuning into the Netflix card, you're just a UFC shell. Am I, or do I just think this card is kind of shit? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 like decent names on this card. And even then, Jason Jackson's old. He is old now. Craven is a decent prospect. Fazio and Fabian might be decent prospects. I think Fazio is. I looked at Fabian or Fabian's record, and he doesn't really have a good. McGowan is a decent prospect. Pereira's 2-2, early in her career though. Decent prospect because she's Alex Pereira's sister, so she's gonna have that hype. And then Pronounce. Like, I'm actually really happy about Pronounce because I've heard a lot of them. But with all that in mind, we're going to move on. And I'm actually going to break down this card. What are even the stats? I'm going to pick Brandon Jenkins here by, like, decision. I don't really know. Avila just kind of annoyed me and he looks like shit, so I'm going to pick Jenkins by decision. He had 2 fight losing streak in the UFC, but he didn't lose to bad guys. Avila was never even in the UFC. I don't believe so. And when I checked Topology, and I just don't think it's gonna be. He's very good. So yeah, I'm going Brandon Jenkins by decision. Aileen Pereira versus Jade Masson Wong. She's been in bare knuckle. She's done, I think, some dirty boxing fights, maybe some boxing fights. Aileen, I called her Alice. That's the UFC fighter. Aileen Pereira should just spark her in 1 or 2 rounds by KO. David McGowan versus Alberto Morales. I think this will be a decision for David McGowan. Morales isn't really that easy to finish, and McGowan maybe not having the best finishing potential. He did almost finish McMillan, which is impressive because McMillan's undefeated. McGowan is the first person to do that to make him really work. Oh my god, look at this weight. What? 142? I'm going to pick McGowan still by decision, but I wouldn't be surprised at like a KO in like round 2 or 3. Jason Jackson versus Jefferson Creighton. I really want to root for Jason Jackson. He's really good. He knocked out guys like Amosov. That's an incredible win for him looking back now. But he did just lose. It was a split decision. He was able to craft it up. Maybe I just pick Jason Jackson by decision. I wouldn't be the crafty that just created my decision, man. He looked good. He got robbed on the Ultimate Fighter. That's kind of where I know him from. He beat a dude from that Ultimate Fighter as well after in the LFA, which is pretty impressive. So he showed he is better than the guys that he was with. But maybe Jason Jackson's just been fighting way better competition overall. I think I'm gonna lean Jason Jackson. I think it'll be another split decision, which they might get to. We're going to go Toronto Moraes versus Fumi Nakuti. I'm gonna just lean Moraes by decision. I called this dude Adriano Martins by accident earlier. Yeah. Moving on to Namo Fazio versus Jake Fabian. Babian, sorry, I keep calling him Fabian. I'm misreading his name. I'm really unimpressed with Babian's record. I looked at it. Not impressed at all. I'm gonna lean Fazio by around 2 KO. Babian has been finished before, so. Main card. I'm gonna pick Robella's the same by KO. And if he doesn't get killed, really goofy KO in round 1, he probably gets destroyed, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. Because Adrian Santos is still a fairly technical heavyweight. But let's look at the stats. Dude, he is massive. But dude, he lost to Chili Austin lanes. And has he gotten better as a fighter? He's been fighting karate combat, dude. I'm just gonna pick him Chin. Junior Dos Santos. Junior Dos Santos probably wins. Pronounced it by KO here. Cross is decent. I don't think he's been finished a lot. He's only been subbed, I think. But I'm gonna pronounce it by round 2 finish. I think round 1's gonna be a feeding out process, and round 2 he's gonna end up dropping him and something or something. This is the only good fight. So I'm gonna say that one for last. This is literally the slime outs of all slime outs. Lamb to the slaughter. Someone said that Felipe Lins looks like a lamb. He's literally a lamb to the slaughter. And Ngannou's gonna run through him like he ran through that girl on his motorbike. Ngannou is just gonna slaughter this dude, sadly. No even point in talking about that fight. I'm gonna leave, dude. Both these guys look like in really good shape. I saw the weigh-ins today on Twitter, and I think I'm gonna leave Mike Perry. I don't know. Seeing AD's shape makes me want to pick him, but I just think Mike Perry might just cut him, and I think that's what's gonna come down to. I think it's gonna be a decent fight. I don't see it going the distance because of how much scar tissue they have. And I feel like if they get in a brawl, I can see Mike Perry trying to cut up Nate. And I can see him being successful and end up giving him a big cash. And Dr. Stevie is somewhat similar to the Jorge Masvidal fight. Because Nate Diaz has fought MMA in ages. He's only boxed recently. Mike Perry's been dealing damage to himself in BKFC and stuff. So I think this is going to feel more comfortable. He was in Dirty as well, so yeah. Overall, these are my takes. This card really isn't that good. I don't think it's that good. There's some interesting fights, but I'm still gonna tune into the Arnold Allen card. Especially, when does it start? At 9 p.m.? No. Freedom starts at 6. Dude, yeah, I'm not gonna tune into this card. I hope Diaz versus Perry is after the main event. Because this is a fight I kind of want to tune into. I would like to tune into Puenarce versus Kroos. I'd have to see how this all lines up, because some of these fights I kind of want to, like these 3, I kind of do want to tune in for. But that's kind of it. It's literally just these 3 fights that I have my interest. Mariah, it would be interesting to see Mariah's back, but I don't really care. McGowan might have a good performance, but in Ngannou Lins, that's a Twitter clip that I can see after the event. This is a fight that I can see in a Twitter clip. Rousey probably subs Quran in a round. I could probably see this in the Twitter. Same for Pronarce, honestly. As per Eileen Per versus Wong, this could be a Twitter clip that I can find while scrolling. I don't care about this fight at all. Bulgarian, I'll probably find out what happens after the event. Zio versus Babian, if this is a KO that I expect it to be, it might just be something I'll watch on Twitter after. This is the only fight that I'll be interested to see because of the personalities in it. And if the spin gets a nasty knockout, this could be a Twitter clip. So yeah. I genuinely think that the Arnold Wellmaker versus Juan Diaz is a fucking sick fight. And I'm gonna tune into it. Dougal Troy versus Daniel Santos fucking crushes all these fights. Talent and just type wise. Pronounced is really good. But who he's fighting isn't really that good. What else is on the card? What's on the main card? Dude, the main event just washes everything on this card, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this is probably super late to make in the week. The event is tomorrow. But I just want to give my final takes. Maybe I can give my final predictions. I got Jenkins' decision, Pereira by around 1 KO, Mongolian decision, Jackson decision, Moraes decision, Fazio KO around 1 or 2, Spain KO around 1, Bernardo around 2 KO, and Gaga around 1 KO, and Perry, Doctor Stoppage rounds 3 to 4. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment below. Are you guys gonna watch this card? Are you guys gonna tune in? Which fights are you guys even excited about? If you aren't, let me know. If you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe as well. Follow me on Twitter, jazzlovesmma, and remember to use promo code jazzlo7 on Dime Fitness if you want some neat fitness gear. And yeah, see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the events. Peace.